Okay, I'm back, and I've turned down the volume a bit because I think, or the game volume, I think it was a little loud before, but we're at 47% of total game progress, which I guess makes sense being halfway done with the normal puzzles, and then we have the sphere thing, and 0% golden gate, which I assume there's only one that we've seen so far, but very excited to get back into this. It's been so good so far. All right, so we are heading to number 9 and 9 through 12. So we're gonna find that crazy looking one that we saw from a distance earlier. So gotta look out for another. Oh, there's a thing. Look out for another spark or flame or whatever you want to call it. 1 second. I should really check what those are actually called so I can. Oh yeah, okay, so that's just the log. I totally forgot to even check the interface. Look at that crazy town. Alright, so we have... Wait a minute. Oh, there's... Oh my god, it's massive open air. Oh, okay. Gotta be something back here. Oh. Green lasers. Oh, you know, we haven't seen RGB converters in here. That could make this insanely difficult, honestly. I'm really looking forward to the third pack. Ooh, hello. Was estás? Oh, calm down, buddy. Oh, it's the eyeball. Blink. Critical error. What? What? Who? I'm 1K. Gotta hit him with the dad joke. Fix Sarabai? Sarabai, me fixed. Me back on beach, Sarabai back with the patient. I'm working on it. Is this Niltohim? I guess that's supposed to be the guy you meet. Oh, achievement. Whoa. Low int dialogue. Interact with an old friend in Orpheus Ascending. Yeah, I guess that was the guy you meet in the Somnodrome in the base game. That's pretty cool. Oh, callback. Computer went kablamo. What the heck? Is there a limit to this? There's gotta be something with that tree. Oh, there's like a pathway here too. You can kind of see it. What the fuck was that? Was that this? Warning, exiting designated safe zone. Oh! Oh my god! What the fuck, dude? Okay, I'm sorry. Was that like a reference to something? That was terrifying. What in the world was that? I'm scared. I'm scared to go out and like test the limits of that. Maybe I'll do it later. What the fuck? Where is the voice of my creator? Where's Uriel? Uriel might go. Well, I mean, this area is just wicked wide open. This is probably more documents. What the hell? Okay. Nifties. Alright, let's do a puzzle. Puzzle number 9. Oh my lord. Causation Nexus. What the hell is going on here? Oh god. Okay, so this is default connected to that, and then this blue is default connected. So what's happens here? Okay, so this is just here to get in the way. So what happens here? Yeah. Ah, we have switched the flow. Interesting. Oh, is that all you need to do? And then we just step on this? Oh, okay, well we wanted it to be red first, so we block the blue. Oh, that is it. We solved it. Sweet. So there's not really anything you can pick up in here. You just have to use yourself to switch the laser that is winning the fight here. It's a cool idea. Now the cube is mine.
It's funny though, when I think about it, that I still didn't know what to call what I was experiencing. I guess love seemed like a term that only applied to our ancestors, with their hormones and instincts and strange fleshy organs. Surely we were too different to experience that. And the really funny thing is that I was thinking exactly like an ancient human child, pretending I was above it all.
Okay. Puzzle number 10. Incarnation. Oh boy, these are getting complicated looking. What the? Okay, so end goal is power this with blue, and once we power it, it will stay powered. So that kind of suggests it's going to be another thing where we block with our body, maybe? Because yes, so if we block this, see, one thing I like to do rather than just trying stuff is just like work it out first. So if we block this with our body, that will stop, or what's, oh, this is strange. Well, either way, that'll stop this from being blocked, which will connect it to here, which will connect to there, opening up this, and then, okay, so let us see what happens here. Okay. So now this is blocked by this. Then what if we do this? Okay. So that did do what I thought it would, thankfully. It kept this red because it's coming out of here now. And now... what? So now if we go through to here, we can stop this, but that won't do anything. Because what we need is to get this blue laser to here. So, I mean... ah, I see. I think I see. So we block this. And then we block this. And then we go in here and block this from in here. Close the door on ourselves, which allows us to go in here and block this to open that permanently. And then how do I get back out? By blocking this. I block this, and this will let me back out. Okay, interesting. So they're like going with what you can do by blocking the lasers pretty much exclusively. Nothing to pick up.
What I'd never considered was that stripped of biological necessity and physical need, as well as all the strange stigmas and taboos our ancestors associated with their bodies, love might be more pure, more powerful. That we can love with fewer distractions than they could. And so the experience is all the more overwhelming. I do think we should learn to simulate some of those biological processes. Would be fun.
Would be fun. You think? Alright. Puzzle number 11. What do we have? Breakthrough, and now we do have items to utilize. And this is looking very similar to the cross the river one, which is, I believe, puzzle number 2. We basically just have 2 inverters. And I mean, what? I mean, something like that. You know? But then there's no way to actually hit it, so yeah. We just need to deselect that one. And then what's happening here? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that was weird. That was weirdly similar to Cross the River from earlier. Okay.
When we started living together, I thought I'd figured it all out. Everything would be smooth sailing from now on. I still had so much to learn about love. Even for us, it's messy. You find someone who seems to be the perfect match for you, who seems necessary in your life. And then you realize all the ways in which you don't fit together at all.
Nice.
Because nothing in this world is perfect.
We found our Prometheus. I'm gonna get. Wait, you know what? Let me quickly go. Actually, no, I'll have to do it in the new puzzle to see what it's called, I think. Whatever. Puzzle number 12. Oh boy. Switchboard. It does look like a switchboard. Does this tell me what they're called? Sparks. Prometheus Sparks. Okay. So yeah, we've got our third one. Okay, wow, this is something. So this seems like it would have maybe been the final boss of the puzzle set that like 4 through 8 with the different length chains and whatever. So we need all of these active to open this door. Well, all of them? Yes. No. Oh yeah, there's only 3. Okay, yeah, so all 3 of these need to be active to open the door. So we want... What happens if if I do this... Oh, those are in boxes. So you can't touch any of the ones in the corners. Okay. So we want to add an additional red to here. Or no, opposite. I keep doing it in the opposite for some reason. So we add an additional blue to there. How on earth? What happens if you try to do it in multiple spots? Ah. Okay, this is an interesting one. I actually have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alright, back at it here. So, let me see exactly what is happening. So right now we're just adding 1 to the chain, and then if we connect it to another, it adds another to the chain. But it's adding it in both directions, because now it's in that center spot, right? Or is it in both directions regardless? It's in both directions regardless. Okay. And that pushes us into the... But then if we added one to the red, like up here, what would happen? Nothing, almost. So it's not fighting, it's only adding to where it is in front of it, quote unquote. So I guess if you like look, well, no, that doesn't really help. But so, huh. How would we get that to be blue whilst keeping the one on the left red? I don't see that at the moment. Well, let's just make it blue and see what happens there. So we would want to start probably from here. That would make it blue. Oh no, that's not even enough. So maybe if we add in a fourth one right there. No. So I guess you need... So this is enough to push... Oops. This is enough to push that only one up. So what is it that pushes it one up? It's just that. So maybe you are able to look at them. Just to see like which way they're flowing, but that... I don't understand then why adding one here wouldn't push this up. And because it's being pushed at by two red ones? So if I did that, that would push that into the red. But then, like, there's no way for me to get, like, this one to be blue without... I'd have to go through this intersection point, which would then stop this from being red somewhere along the way there. So what route could you take? There doesn't seem to be a route you could take. Because no matter where you go, you're going to cut off the left side from the red by sending the blue straight up. Right? At least that's how it appears to me. Oh, you can like skip. Oh, okay. So if we like, what does this do? That pushes it up to there. What about adding that? So that doesn't do anything. So I do this, right? And that pushes these two further. Because normally adding one to the chain would cause these to meet in the middle. So like that pushes them a full length. But then there it only pushes them a half length. So why is that? I guess because I'm adding to two different chains right here, the one that starts here and the one that starts here, and they both propagate further because of that. So if I do this and this, what happens? Interesting. This is confusing. Because this is flowing into that one. So I add to this, and then when I put one there as well, it adds the flow of blue to there, and then that gives that the half. So if I do this, and then connect it to the top, that gives me the blue. So then what happens if I do something like this? That is almost it. Wait. Will this do it? Oh, you can't. Maybe this will, though, actually. Deselect you. No, so that is not adding to it. It's possible we want to go up the left side, or the right side for this part. What happens if I do that? Yes, so that is what I wanted. And then if we do this, I believe? Yes, but that does stop our blue. Are we putting too much red? Okay, so that didn't change anything. What if we only do one red here? Even with one red, it still stops the blue. But we could maybe add another to our blue right there. Okay, so clearly I'm not understanding something about how this ends up working. What about here? There we have it. But I want to try and understand better how it works. So I'm just gonna grab this to open the doors and stuff.
The ancients believed that love could be eternal. But I'll admit that sometimes it seemed impossible to continue. Sometimes I thought you were unfair, or cruel, or just incomprehensible.
I'm gonna screenshot this.
I'm sure you thought the same about me. And I'm sure that sometimes you were right. No wonder all the ancient love songs repeat the same themes. Longing, happiness, regret, and forgiveness. I want you. I love you. I miss you. Forgive me.
Damn. Okay, so I'm trying to I want to understand how this works. So with this all looking like that, what if I remove like this thing here? Okay, so I'm gonna start over with it. This is what it looks like from the base. And then I connect that to that, and like I figured before, that like adds 2 to the propagation. And then if we connect it to this one, that just adds 1 to each of these propagations because it's, and to this direction because this is flowing to the left, not this way. Like if this was flowing this way and we added that, it would fully extend here and here, I believe. And so we can add an additional one to that chain back here. No, that is not what happens. So connecting to back here doesn't improve the... No, we're not trying to add to the chain. That would just make it weaker from the further back perspective. So if we connect then to here, that's what pushes this over the top of that. Trying to see at what point, so none of those are doing anything for how we ended up. So is this what pushes that up? Yeah, so that pushes that up to there. But then what if we remove that? That still goes all the way up. And then we had this without the additional strength of this holding back that red, it's not enough. Okay. I get it. I think I get it now. Like I kind of stumbled into it, but I would have gotten there eventually. And yeah, so this in the end is the configuration that makes sense. Because from the original configuration, you're taking the blue and you're adding a source point to this blue spot here. Right, because we're not adding into the chain per se, we're adding a spot of like the source spot right there, which then propagates out. I think I'm understanding this. I could be completely incorrect. But then you just push it further up with each of those to override the red. And then this you connect to here directly to just go straight from there to the blue. But then since the red is then overriding, you need to add the supporting connection of that to maintain the blue. And since this and this are at the same source points, they both go up and then to the left and up and to the right and meet together right there. But then this gate just maintains. So wait a minute. Let's see if can I remove that? I can remove that. Yeah, that made sense to me to be able to remove, because these are fighting with each other right away, right directly there. So now if I remove this one, the red will take over and stop the blue from going up right there. But since the blue is still going up from here, it actually doesn't matter. Wait, can we also remove that? No. So we're not able to remove that one because this red moves over and blocks. So keeping this blue is essential to stop the red from blocking the eventual upward trajectory. So that's an even simpler solution. Okay. Damn, that is interesting how that all works. Cool puzzle, cool puzzle. Do I want to go get eaten by the sandworm? I don't know, that was scary. I kind of don't want to do that right now. Maybe I'll come back to it after completing things. Okay, that's 12 puzzles done. And I'm going to end off this part of the video, and we're going to head down to 13 through 16 next.